Welcome to another diecast model video. This is my collection of Audi A3 Sportback models, and these are just about all of them out there. So in order, we have a 1/43 scale Minichamps. This is the smallest one. Then we have a 1/24 scale Welly, and over here the largest one is the holy grail of diecast models, the 1/18 scale Kyosho. Now my favorite of all of them is the Welly, because this is the one that looks nigh on identical to my own car. But I have a separate video on this on the channel, so if you're interested, check that one out. What we are left here is the smallest one, the 1/43 scale Minichamps, and the largest one, the 1/18 scale Kyosho. Now let's talk about the small one first. Now Kyosho is considered to be one of the best when it comes to these 1/43 scale models, and for good reason. They really are very well detailed for their size. The thing I'm not a big fan of is the lack of front windows, which obviously lends itself to having a lot of dust inside the car if you display it like this without the box. Now these cars are licensed by Audi, and they were sold in Audi dealerships when the cars were still new. So you could buy a model car of the car you just bought. Here on the underside you see the markings: Minichamps, Audi A3 Sportback. And all the usual details that are common at this scale. Now let's move on to what I said is the holy grail of diecast models, the Kyosho. Now these are pretty rare. I bought this one used off eBay, and it has quite a few blemishes on it. And Kyosho only made these in two colors. This one is dark gray, and there was another light gray version. Now of course it's modeled after the 3.2 liter Quattro. And being a large model, it has a lot of functional details that the smaller ones just don't have. So obviously it has turning wheels, but the boot opens, the front bonnet opens, and of course all four doors open as well. But there's more. If you look inside the boot, this luggage cover thing pivots as well, and the back seats fold just like on the rear thing. And there's more, because I think even the sunshade is molded in and functional. Of course, you can see the stitching on the seats, and it has carpets, which is sort of like a soft felt material that covers the floor of the car. And there's a similar grey material inside the boot. And then, as you would expect, the engine bay is a fairly close simulation of the real thing. And here we have the underside. As you can see, it has a lot of built-in details. It even has the drive shaft, all of the exhaust, the rear diff. It has functional suspension, both front and rear, although the suspension arms don't actually move the way they would on the real car. And you even have the anti-roll bar, which is a separate piece. And the Kyosho, just like the Minichamps, was also a model that you could buy at the main dealer back when the cars were new. So it's a fully licensed model. Thanks for watching.